Good morning, everyone. I'm Gloria from Hytera Marketing and Solution Center. Today, I'm glad to have the chance to take a presentation here today. Today, I will introduce Hytera new generation HP5 series. If you have any problem during my presentation, you can stop me. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first, I'd like to introduce the background of HP5 series. The main purpose of HP5 series is to replace the old generation radio PD5 with enhancement in usability, large coverage, and better audio performance. Okay, Hytera HP5 series is an entry-level professional portable two-way radio that provides reliable and high-end office buildings for high-end office buildings, studios, and schools, hospitals, and so on. There are two models of HP5 series. You can see HP50 has no LCD and no keypad, and HP56 with LCD and half keypad. Okay. Also, there are two versions, including a standard version and advanced version, which contain Bluetooth or GPS. Please pay attention. Bluetooth or GPS cannot support Bluetooth and GPS at the same time. Okay, you can see the frequency range, 400 to 470 megahertz, VHF, and U3 frequency range. Okay, compared with the old generation, HP5 supports Type-C port and better sensitivity, audio quality, and so on. I will introduce them in the following content. First, let's have a quick look at the outlook of the HP5 series. Okay, first one, HP56 has screen and half keypad. Okay, the picture shows you that the left side, front, right, and the rear part of HP56. Compared with PD5, it has one more SK. SK means side key. Also, it adopts the traditional on-off volume key and channel select knob. So you can see it has two knobs, and it has a large LED indicator and Type-C port. Okay, HP50 has no screen and no keypad, and as for side key, LED indicator, and other components, they are the same. Okay, next, I'd like to introduce HP5 series features or advantage or better experience. What do walkie-talkie customers care about most? I think is loud and clear audio, wide coverage, rock and reliable, and user-friendly. HP5 series has made improvements in these aspects. Okay, I will introduce them one by one. Firstly, louder audio. In fact, we have optimized the circuit design to make our radio compatible with speaker with a maximum power of 3 watts. In the end, our sound volume reached 96 dB, an increase of 2 dB compared to the previous generation. And for walkie-talkie, in addition to loud audio, clear audio is also crucial. H series equipped with AI noise reduction algorithm, providing better, faster, and more flexible noise reduction solution, and that can be used in various noise environments such as factory and so on, and without interference, and allow other party to hear you clear voice. Okay, in fact, Hytera is the first manufacturer that introduced AI noise cancellation. And last year, Moto also released R5, which support AI noise, AI trained terminal. I don't know the performance, but I know that Moto follow us. Firstly, I'd like to introduce this technology. AI noise cancellation is a voice extraction technology based on deep neural networks, which has undergone extensive deep learning and training, as well as computational auditory scene analysis, and establish a model for voice prediction. Then it can quickly separate human voice and environmental noise based on this model. Okay, only need 20 milliseconds to filter human voice. Users often press the button to speak, and the speaking time is always short each time, so quick noise reduction is very important. Traditional noise cancellation algorithms rely on the analysis of spectral characteristics and using different spectral subtraction methods to separate audio and noise spectra, which are difficult to achieve good suppression effects in a short period of time. The performance is stable in various scenarios and can be about 30 dB. Okay, in addition, H series support 10 levels of noise reduction, making it easier and flexible for you to adjust according to your actual situation. Another is to suppress howling caused by other devices when the radio are placed close, even at a close range of 30 centimeters. There will be no howling, effectively avoiding whistling interference in densely populated areas. AGC means automatic gain control. It means users different eardrum habits as well as consistent voice experience in various scenarios such as handheld or shoulder one, and ensuring clear and complete voice. The sound will not be distorted due to being too close to the microphone, nor will it be difficult to hear due to being too far away. Okay, the voice buffering make it possible for users to talk without losing any single word. By setting up a buffer at the receiving end, the problem of voice delay and jitter can be solved. Okay, the above are the effects we have made to improve the sound quality. Okay, just now I play audio, which is we record without the noise cancellation. Now I will play another audio that with AI noise cancellation. You can see the difference. So after AI noise cancellation, the waves will be clear. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the HP5 series radio. We designed it with innovation and user-friendly in mind. There are multiple enhancements. First, it adopts a traditional dual knob design. One knob is switch on-off and volume control. The other knob is used to do channel switch. With the design, operation efficiency gets improved. Secondly, you can see the LED indicator is enlarged in order to ensure that users can know the radio's working status at a glance, no matter the radio is in hand or shoulder or waist. Okay, certainly the belt clip is different. Previously, screwdrivers was in need to detach the belt clip. Now it's detachable manually without any help of tools. Last but not the least, universal Type-C port is available, and it can be used to make a program upgrade and charging more convenient. So this is the design of HP5 series that make user convenient and user-friendly. Okay, moreover, HP56, which has LCR, which has screen, is equipped with a large color screen, which with innovative UI interaction, reading friendly and timely prompt. HP56 saves the user's daily operation time. The setting can be completed in 3 or 4 steps. You can see that with the old generation, to complete the configuration or settings will need 5 to 8 steps. Okay, and in the home screen, you can preview the message, home prompt information, and emergency alarm, and a waterfall short message. Information access more fluent. Also, the product supports selecting the scenario mode, including standard, outdoor, meeting, and customized mode. Also, it can support voice broadcast that enables the users to switch channels or contacts and prompt the users by voice when the function is on or off. Home operations can be efficiently completed without looking at the screen. Okay, just now I mentioned what the walkie-talkie users will care about. Apart from user-friendly reliability, louder, clear audio, and stable communication are also the key elements a good radio should take into account. Here, I'd like to talk about the reliability. First, HP5 series is IP67 and meets the MIL standards up to G. And it stands the 1.5 meter drop test. With the non-slip design, the radio is always on your hand, no matter what happens. The 10,000 times alcohol wipe test and 400,000 process, the HP5 series is done. Okay, HP5 series also has made improvements in the talk range. First, HP5 has high sensitivity receiving module and a high efficiency antenna to enhance the signal penetration and achieve better core effect even in weak signal areas and extend the talk range compared to the previous generation. Besides this, stable RF transmit power is promised even radio is under low battery situation. Okay, another technology is the anti-multipass algorithm. We know that wireless signal can be blocked by buildings, mountains, and other obstacles during propagation. Then receiving side will receive multiple signals with different delays and phases, resulting in signal fading and distortion. The anti-multipass algorithm can effectively solve this problem and allow users experience smooth voice calls in harsh electromagnetic environments. Okay, the new HP5 series, I just mentioned that it adopts a universal Type-C interface, allowing users to charge the radio with a power bank anywhere. And with 10-watt fast charging feature, the radio can be full charged in just only 1.8 hours. And charge for 1 hour can work for 10 hours. The long life battery helps you power through extended shifts, and so you can do more while carrying less. Okay, next is the Bluetooth. HP5 series also supports Bluetooth wireless communication. It cannot only it cannot only connect to Bluetooth earpiece to free your hands, but also it supports Bluetooth program instead of finding a PC and connect to the program cable to the computer and do program. So it's very convenient to do upgrade and program. While Hytera Hytera Radio Manager program can be done wirelessly, making operation more conveniently. Okay, this tool, Hytera, can make several common configurations, including radio alliance, zone, radio ID, context, channel, as group. Okay, here comes the accessories. Here I listed the standard and the optional accessories. Pay attention that the antenna shares with the old generation, but the charger, belt clip, and the interface shares the same with HP series. That means HP series, including HP5, HP6, HP7, shares the same program cable, earpiece. And also the Bluetooth accessories shares with the HP series. Okay, application scenarios. With the HP5 series, loud, just now I mentioned, loud, stable, and reliable, and extended communication can be achieved in hospital, industrial park, office, and the school, and other places. Okay, this is the introduction of HP5 series. And I also like to introduce HP series, H series, including HP5 series. It's the entry-level radio series, and the HP6 series is a higher level of HP5 series, which support multi-site SPT. And the HP7 is a high-end professional radio series, which support DMRTS 3 and some advanced features such as hardware encryption and this year we'll release another professional radio. The model name is not confirmed now, and it will support Wi-Fi and fingerprint and other advanced features. And for the mobile, we have HM6 and HM7 series. HM6 is a compact mobile radio, and which is supported in commercial industry because it's very compact and lightweight. And HM7 is a professional mobile radio which supports DMRTS 3. And for the repeater, we have HR6 and HR106 series. Maybe we will introduce this series next time. Okay, do you have any problem about HP5? Okay, just now introduced the HP5 series. If you have no problem, then I will go to next part. I will introduce Hytera conventional system, a Smart Dispatch Plus. Okay, let's continue. A Smart Dispatch Plus is a conventional DMR Tier 2 dispatch for IP connection, SPT, and EPAC or EPOL. And today I'd like to introduce the system. Okay, I will introduce it from four aspects: the product overview and typical networking, main features, and specification. Okay, first, background. Why we will develop the smart dispatch plus. Okay, because the old one smart dispatch is end of life, and the smart one is complex with higher costs. Smart one is for DMRTS 3 or and a complex system with other brand system. So it has higher costs. And Smart Dispatch Plus is only for conventional systems such as IP connection and SPT and the mixed networking. Okay, the Smart Dispatch Plus is cost-effective and a flexible deployment dispatch for the MRTR2 and support IP connection, single-site SPT, and EPAC 200. And this year, in April, we will release the Smart Dispatch Plus, which support a multi-site SPT. Pay attention to it this year in April. And also it supports direct connect with HM7 and MD7 mobile radio for dispatching, and support all-in-one deployment on a single PC. What is all-in-one? All-in-one means that you can install the client, server, and the gateway in one PC. And also it can you can deploy the client, server, and gateway in different server, different PC. Yeah. Okay, here I take a comparison with the smart dispatch. In fact, the smart dispatch plus has undergone significant modernization in terms of compatibility with the operation system and the Google Maps. It also provides larger database capacity and multi-system access such as SPT and EPAC. You can see the difference. And pay attention to the petrol. The old smart dispatch support petrol, but the smart dispatch plus cannot support the petrol. Okay, here I listed the highlights of smart dispatch plus. Smart Dispatch Plus adopts a modular design and consists of server, client, and gateway. It can, just now I mentioned, it can be flexibly deployed based on your requirements. You can deploy the gateway, client, and the server on the same computer, and also you can deploy them in different places. And both repeaters and mobile radios can connect with Smart Dispatch Plus. Okay, here I list multi-level dispatch. What means multi-level dispatch? In fact, multi-servers can access the same gateway, allowing the same terminal to be dispatched by multiple servers. The server with small gateways is a higher level server. High-level servers can dispatch more terminals, thus achieving multi-level dispatch. Okay, variety service, including voice service and message service, GPS service, and radio management. Okay, voice service including private call, group call, all call, and dispatcher intercom, SIP call, and voice recording, and so on. Short message means conventional short message. Also, it can access email. Okay, location service, including real-time check and historical playback, geofencing, and over or low-speed alarm, POI, and so on. POI means point of interest. And user-friendly means the interface is user-friendly for easy operation and management. And also support multiple languages and RTL. RTL means right to left. Okay, it's also an integrated platform. It supports work order management. OTA means over the air program, and telemetry. Okay, next I'd like to introduce the typical networking. Uh, just now I introduced that the server, client, and the gateway can be deployed in one PC, or it can be deployed in different places. And in fact, the software, including the server, client, and the gateway, and when you install it, it will allow you to choose whether you put it together in one PC or separate. And pay attention to the gateway. It has three modes: EMR conventional, SPT, and EPAC. Three options. Okay, typical network topology. You can see it supports IP connection with DMR repeater. And also it can connect with a SPT site. Also, it can connect with HM7 mobile radio. And MD7 mobile radio. Okay, also it support mixed network. That means in one network, you can connect repeater, SPT. Pay attention to it. It can support mixed network with EPAC. So EPAC is individual one. For the EPAC, it supports EPAC 200 and EPAC 100 mixed network. Just now I mentioned the smart dispatch for EPAC cannot coexisting with DMR repeater or SPT network. So it's a individual one. Okay, main features. The features including voice, date, GPS, application safety, and others. I will introduce it one by one. Here, I'd like to introduce the multiple map engines. These maps are including Google Maps, Google Offline Maps, OpenStreetMap, and the work order. It means that create, assign, and monitor work order to ensure all tasks are completed on time. Can also support query and statistic, which can help the dispatcher improve the management efficiency. Okay, I will introduce these features one by one. First one, voice service. The voice service, including the conventional voice call, including private call, or call, group call, and dispatch call, and so on. And also, it supports analog call, but for the analog call, it only supports all call. Yeah. And it can support dispatcher intercom. That means dispatcher can make call to dispatcher. Okay, and the other call, including other call information, including the duration, caller, and the call type, and so on, will be recorded and can be replayed when it's needed. Okay, audio link. In fact, the Dispatch Plus, Smart Dispatch Plus support cross-regional communication function. That means it enables terminals or groups of different networks interconnected by Smart Dispatch Plus to achieve voice communication with each other. And it can connect different frequency bands, different systems. Okay, PSTN core. It supports a standard protocol to integrate it with the standard IP PBX, and support radio to make call to telephone and vice versa. And also, it allows dispatcher to make telephone calls through the Dispatch Plus. And for the radio, it make a call by send a message to the dispatch. The format is SIP and add the number of the telephone. Yeah. And it support hash key to switch the PPT right for telephone subscriber. You know the DMR is half duplex communication mode. So the telephone use the hash key to switch the PPT right. That means press the hash key, okay, the talk, then hash key to end the communication, the talk, end the talk. Yeah. And also support short data service, including send and receive short message, and call. It will record the call alert, and the text message can be recorded. Also, it can support to send a message to the offline radio. Okay. Also, our Smart Dispatch Plus can support short data service. There are corresponding service controls for sending emails from the walkie-talkie to mailbox and from the mailbox to the walkie-talkie. And it needs to activate the service. And after activate the service, emails can be sent in a certain format. And customers can send the text message to walkie-talkie terminals, while email from any location with a public network, while specific format. Okay, GIS. First, it can show the radio GPS location on the map. And also, it supports other features like geofencing. For the GPS, you can see the GPS location on the map, and you can also play back the track of the radios. Here I listed the maps type, including Google Online, Offline Map, OpenStreet. Okay, the geofencing, that means you can configure or make a restriction region, and when the radio out of the region, then it will alarm and notify the dispatch. It can enable multiple geofencing monitor at the same time. And also it support low speed or overspeed alarm. It means when the radio speed is too high or too low, it will alarm to notify the dispatch. And the security service, including remote monitor, lone worker, emergency, and disable or enable. Okay, the work order is to improve the work efficiency. That means you can make a work order, then notify to the end users and ask them to finish the work task. And this feature helps dispatchers to manage work tasks progress in an efficient way. You can manage the work order and make a work order template. And you can query the work order in advance and make some statistics. Okay, over the air program. Okay, by the dispatch, you can over the air program to read and write the radio over the air. Okay, with this feature, you have no need to make to find a cable to connect to the PC and make a program. And it supports to modify the radio ID, radio alliance, color code, slot, and frequency, group list, contact, and so on. Okay, while the smart dispatch, you can remotely monitor the status of the external device connected to the radio, as well as control it. Here, it's by GPIO to control and monitor. GPIO means general purpose input and output. And control achieved through the switching between high and low voltage levels. Okay, also it supports several system management features, including export, import the data, and support database backup and recovery, and some management, including the repeater radio, work group function modules, and so on. Also, it can support report the call recording message and geofencing alarm and several keywords such as the time period and ID. Okay, in fact, the Smart Dispatch Plus 1.0 version cannot support work with EPAC 200, and for the version 2, the new released one, it can support to work with EPAC, and it can support group call, group voice call, emergency alarm, GPS, and monitor, and some impact battery and alarm information report. And just now I mentioned that this year in April, we will release the latest version that can support multiple SPT. Okay, specification. Okay, in one Smart Dispatch Plus, one server can support to 32 clients and 22 gateways and the maximum 32 voice channels. And one gateway can support 16 repeaters or mobile radios. The mobile radios, 16 mobile radios is HM78. And pay attention to it. It can only support one SPT site. This one. And for the next version, I mentioned it can support multi-SPT site. Okay, it's coming soon. Okay, this is the system requirement. You can have a check, like the system, RAM, CPU, and the database. I think most of the computer can meet the requirements. Okay, the version compatibility, you can have a check. Okay, attentions. First, just now I mentioned, till now the Smart Dispatch Plus can only support a single-sided SPT, but next one in April this year we will support multi-site SPT. And E2 encryption is only available for self-vocoder. And the petrol function is not available for Smart Dispatch Plus, but for the Smart Dispatch, the old Smart Dispatch can support this feature. And the Smart Dispatch server cannot support 1+1 backup, and also cannot support API. So any problem about the Smart Dispatch Plus? Smart Dispatch Plus cannot support camera, view camera because of the limitation of the bandwidth, and the Smart One can support it.
Hello, Eagle. Can you open your mic and you can talk directly.
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. About
Okay.
your first question, is there an option to snap a GPS track to roads? We can't understand this question correctly.
Sure.
Could you please explain more?
Sure. So when say a HM785VG is traveling between points and it's reporting its GPS position every 30 seconds, for example, and it turns a corner on a road, can the GPS track be snapped on the map so that the track follows the roads that it is following rather than just the GPS position? Because in some of the times when I'm watching a track, it will go from one point where GPS position is recorded, one breadcrumb, and then it will go straight through a city block of buildings, and then the next position is recorded on another road. So basically, I'm asking whether or not the track can calculate the roads that the mobile radio is taking. When it's recording the track.
We will give you the answer after this webinar, okay? We will send you a private message and help you answer. Okay.
Thank you. If you send me a private message, then I can give you an example of what I mean from a different tracking program from a different vendor.
Okay, no problem, because it's a little complicated. And after this webinar, we will consult our technical team and give you the correct answer.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. So, hello everyone. Do you have any other questions for the HP5 or for the XPT, the Smart Dispatch Plus? If you have any questions, you can now send it to the chat window. Okay. I will send the answer to all of you to the group. We will share the answer to the group. We will do that.
Okay, for the smart dispatch, if you have the repeater connected, it doesn't need to connect a mobile HM7. Just use the repeater. Hello, about the question about the dispatch. If I want to connect remote mobile over IP transit, can I also do this via repeater, or I need a master HM7? You can do it with a repeater, or you can use a mobile radio to connect.
Hello, everyone. Is there any other questions? If there's no other questions, we can end this webinar.
Also, by the way, after this webinar, we will send out the recording to your registering email. So after this webinar, when it's ready, we will send out the recording. So don't worry.
We'll also record all the questions you asked and send you answers later. Okay, if no other questions, we'll end this webinar today. And see you next time.